The wild-beast migration at the Masai Mara National Reserve is ranked among the world's natural wonders, attracting hundreds of tourists who pump millions of shillings to the country's economy. No wonder the reserve and the community living around the facility have over the years been used to project the country as the tourist destination of choice. But on the flip side, this very community appears sidelined, at least according to their living standards. But what could be the reason behind their predicament?
The education levels are so low in the area. So that's a big challenge because we want to do more for them. But many of the youth have not had a chance to go to high school. So college level education may be a bit too high for them. But we are trying to appreciate their situation and providing knowledge that will give them skills anyway.
It is a problem so deep-rooted that it was sometimes considered a punishment if your parents took you to school.
So I was picked out because I lost a goat when I was young, and therefore, as punishment, my father sent me away to school. Yeah, so I was the only child in a family of 24 who went to school.
Members of the Maasai community are so engrossed in their culture, with one's wealth measured by the number of livestock they possess. But the context is fast changing, as evidenced by a visit to Sekinani village.
In the long time, if you want to qualify to be a warrior, you must kill a lion. But nowadays, you must kill a lion of a degree. So that's now the process we are, to have more degrees and also to have more education.
Here, a group of young men have taken it upon themselves to inculcate a culture of reading among their kinsmen. Oldarpoi Maracamp has volunteered to use its profits to help the community get education by building schools and a library for the young Maasai people. The seats are not enough in this library, but this does not deter them from studying. Available literature ranging from environmental conservation to basic principles of life. When the sun is overhead, they let their animals graze in the fields as they do their group discussions.
Very good.
Here they train on how to hit the target with their arrows, their objective being to counter poachers and not to kill wildlife. Rick Young, a professor of social innovation in Canada, has volunteered to see these young men succeed by offering part-time classes.
As a professor of social innovation, I must tell you that I think that this is one of the most interesting, one of the coolest projects for social change that I have ever seen anywhere.
Efforts applauded by veteran politician William Olentimama.
I think they should intensify education on some of these tribes that have been marginalized before.
The radical transformation reflected in young Lemara Reya, a 4-year-old boy whose dream is to become a pilot. His dedication to learn, evidenced by the way he pays attention to the smallest of details. His is an inspiration that one day, through the library and training center, he will be a change agent to a community that has for years lagged behind largely due to retrogressive cultural practices. Education is an important aspect of life. The Oldarpoi Maracamp, it is doing what it can to make sure that the Maasai Morans and the Maasai community in general get educated. Sheila Yogo reporting for Channel 1 News in Sekinani, Narok County.